Is it recording?
Hello there.
Hi.
Yes, it's recording.
Okay.
Of course, the ding makes it shows that it's recording.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So, hey everyone, out here at Warfare Lego Studios. I am joined with
David.
DeVito.
Or DeVito. Danny DeVito? Or Davey DeVito?
Davey DeVito.
DeVito. Anyway. Sorry.
We are here to do our thoughts and opinions on the Black Panther movie that is coming out the 16th.
Wait, were we going to do that or the Venom thing?
The Venom thing Braden wants to do.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just wait for him then.
So,
we'll do another one about the Venom trailer. Full disclosure, I think it looks like it's going to be terrible.
So that's his preview for that. Next time we meet, we're going to do an actual review of that trailer and all that. But today's video, we're going to do our thoughts and opinions on the Black Panther movie. Being we did that with Thor Ragnarok and all that, so...
Yeah, kind of just predictions, where we think it's going to go, yada, yada, yada.
What we hope's going to be in the movie, what we hope not's going to be in the movie and all that.
Yeah.
And
Full disclosure, I have been reading a couple of the reviews, no spoilers or anything, but from what I understand, it is getting very well reviewed.
Yeah, the first Rotten Tomatoes thing was supposed to be coming out in a day or so, but
Well, last time I checked, it was sitting at 100%. Although I guess there was one person, I read an article about, there was one person who left a negative review on Rotten Tomatoes, basically saying he didn't like all of this heavy interpersonal drama stuff. He just wanted more mindless superhero stuff.
Probably.
Like,
either that or he's a DC fan. One of those DC fans that's like...
Well, and he said that like the Ulysses Claw was his favorite character because he was actually funny or something. And it's like, I think he might have missed the point of the movie, maybe a little bit, but anyway.
But that doesn't really matter. Being 1% is like...
Yeah.
No.
So just from the outset, it's been getting lots of really, really good reviews. Everybody seems to be all excited about it. So
and we're excited. We're going to be seeing it Thursday.
We're going to try to see it Thursday night.
So
like that.
The 15th. We're going to try and go see it that night.
Tentatively. It depends on what works out and what not.
Yeah. If that doesn't work out, we'll go on the 16th. That was the plan.
Yeah.
So, we're excited. Definitely. I really want to see Black Panther. I've been wanting a Black Panther ever since Civil War and all that. Just because the guy who plays him, Chadwick Boseman? Is that the guy who plays him?
Yes. I don't know.
I think that's the actor, Chadwick Boseman.
I don't keep track of that stuff.
He plays a really good Black Panther.
It's definitely very solid in Civil War and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I do like the look of the suit. There's a few minor cons to it that I have to wait and see it in the actual movie to say, oh, I actually love the suit and all that. But I don't know what to think of the whole part where it actually pops out of nowhere and just like comes onto him and all that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't you see that mini trailer where Black Panther's running in front of a car and he literally does a backflip and his suit literally just pops out?
From where?
On YouTube.
No, from where does it pop out from?
Like his, around, like under his clothes. Like his old clothes, like, burn away and the actual suit just, like, forms around him.
Well, I mean, so was he wearing the suit underneath, or did it, like, come out of his skin, or what?
It doesn't seem like it's under his suit, but it doesn't look like it's coming out of his skin.
Well, I would guess either it's like a hologram of his regular clothes, so he can just switch to his regular suit or something, or...
I think it might be similar to Shuri's car, because did you see the part where Shuri's car, like, pops out of nowhere and just, like... It's really... Wakanda definitely has some interesting tech.
Well, it's supposed to be the most technologically advanced country on the planet, so,
So, we're definitely going to see some really interesting things in the movie.
I'm actually kind of curious if with what you're saying about the suit, I'm kind of curious if it's like a callback to the Iron Man suit that he kept stored within his bones.
That's actually supposed to be in the Avengers Infinity War suit.
Really?
Yeah, did you see the TV spot?
No.
It's so cool. It shows it literally coming out of him.
Ugh.
Not like where it shows blood and all that, but it appears from nowhere.
But I get what you're saying.
It's really cool. They showed it during the Super Bowl. They had a Super Bowl trailer for it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the scene where
I don't remember it coming out, but now I'll have to watch it again.
But it could be like that. That could be a callback.
Or maybe even that's where he gets the inspiration from it, is from this Wakanda tech or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even Black Panther lends him some.
Because the suit is supposed to be made fully out of vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
They announced that the suit is made out of vibranium. Which,
it's a vibranium mesh.
So it's kind of obvious that he's getting it from Wakanda.
The Iron Man suit's vibranium?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, they announced that the whole Iron Man suit in the movie is made out of vibranium.
Seems like a good idea.
So, which definitely is the smartest way, being they're going against Thanos, and the normal Iron Man suits might... Even in the trailer, the vibranium helmet literally smashed when Thanos literally hit him in the face. But that's not Black Panther-y, but yeah, so the suit, I'm iffy. Like, I want to see it in action before I make my final decision on how I like the suit. I loved the suit that was in Civil War. I liked it. With this new one, I'm really interested
in.
Is
a new one?
Yeah.
I can't follow the details quite as much as someone.
Yeah, the new suit is black, purple, and silver, and it has the eyes literally out. There's no goggles or anything, like you can see his eyes.
Mm.
It looks interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna expect of it, though.
See, I didn't notice any difference in the suit whatsoever. I think you're a little bit more of an obsessive nerd than I am.
Yeah, I tend to watch the trailer, like especially when the first trailer came out. I watched it a lot.
Hmm. How much is a lot? Like 10 times, 20 times?
A little over 10. Plus, I watch a bunch of breakdowns, videos. Yeah. I watched multiple breakdowns of the Infinity War new trailer came out. On the Ulysses Claw thing, I'm excited to see it. It was kind of obvious, being he was first introduced in Age of Ultron and all that, and he got his arm cut off by Ultron. It was kind of obvious that they were going to have the Ulysses Claw.
Is this a plush Chinese takeout box?
Yes. It's for my dog. It's sushi. It's a sushi thing. He's got the sushi and rolls down there.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. It's a little plush dumpling.
Yeah, that's for my dog.
Sorry, I get distracted easily.
So it was kind of obvious that they were going to do Black Panther, since Age of Ultron being in Wakanda or near Wakanda. You have.
I'm just curious. I'm curious kind of how much Captain America and company are going to play into things.
Yeah, because last we saw of Captain America, he was in Wakanda, and Bucky Barnes was being frozen again into stasis by Black Panther's technicians and all that. So the question is Captain America going to be in the movie? Is he going to have at least a reference? Is it going to show Bucky in the tank or a reference? I'm guessing they're going to be like a either small cameo or a reference to him.
Or is the whole Bucky thing going to be a plot point, do you think?
Yeah. 'Cause there's so many things they can do, especially tying in with the other ones, because the only tie into any other Marvel movie the Black Panther movie is supposed to have is that one guy who was in Civil War. Yeah.
Claw?
Well, not Claw. That one guy who was...
guy was played by, what's his face, who played the Hobbit?
Yeah, and the guy who was...
Martin Freeman.
Thank you. Yeah, that guy. He was in Civil War and all that, so that kind of ties those two movies together.
So he's going to be in some major role in that?
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be, like, interrogating them, finding more about Wakanda. And all that.
I recall that, because he's talking to Claw or whatever, right?
Yeah, and Ulysses Claw is like, what do you know about Wakanda? Or something like that. And
I'm kind of curious if they're going to actually go all the way and make Ulysses Claw actually a being composed entirely of sound.
Well, you never know, because, again, no one has done anything for spoilery, which I'm happy, because I do not like when people put out, especially, like, not even before the release date.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there were so many people going out for The Last Jedi before the even release date came out, and all that, and it's just...
Yeah, well, that is something kind of impressive that they managed to do, is keep that sort of things under wraps. Like in Thor Ragnarok, the fact that he loses an eye at the end of it.
Yeah.
In the trailers and whatnot,
he's got both eyes.
Yeah, he's got both eyes, and the parts where he doesn't, it's like, wow, that was actually good. Good on you, Marvel. You kept it surprised.
Even in the Avengers Infinity War Comic-Con trailer that came out last year, and it showed Thor and all that, he had both his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't cut out the one eye and all that and spoil that. They literally just have both eyes. So they did a good job hiding that and didn't say like, oh yeah, in this one part, yeah, Thor, throughout the whole trailer he's got 2 eyes. Then that one part, no, he's got 1 eye.
Wait a minute. I think he might lose an eye in this movie.
Yeah. I didn't. Aiden kind of spoiled it just as a joke because he didn't think I would believe him, and I didn't. He was like, I don't want to spoil this, but Thor loses an eye. I was like, no, he doesn't. I literally didn't believe him, and then Ella sliced it off, which was very interesting.
Oh, my eye.
It was like, now you look like father. It's like, you are weird.
Hell, was weird.
She was. So, it is really good that no one's spoiling the movie. No one's saying, this happens in the movie, or this. Which is a good thing. It is not... It's always good when people don't spoil a movie after they see it, just because, one, that ruins everyone else's experience. You know, seeing the movie. Why are you messing with your foot?
I'm trying to smell it, but it's not close enough.
Why?
I don't know, I'm bored. I get bored easily when I'm talking. You were saying?
Oh. So, with the connections to the other movies, it's going to be interesting. As well as, there's one part I really want them to do, at least put in the movie, is one single thing. It's either in this movie, or they're not going to put it in anything else except Infinity War, and that is the Soul Stone. The thing we talked about
where
in
the heck is that going to come into play?
There's so many... We talked about this in Thor Ragnarok. It's like, it was not in the movie at all. It had no reference. The only Infinity Stone that was in the movie was the Tesseract or the Space Stone. That's it. And it's like, man, one movie, it's got to be in Black Panther. And the way they had to do it is, we don't know how they're going to pull it off. It's a orange gem. We know it's orange. The scheme of Black Panther right now, it seems like to be black and purple. How is an orange stone supposed to fit with the color scheme, and how is it going to work? We tried thinking that it was going to be in Thor Ragnarok, which I really wanted Heimdall to have it. What? So,
you know the source of Wakanda's vibranium, right?
Yes.
The giant meteorite that crashed onto Earth. That they,
And-
harvest the vibranium off of.
Yes.
What if the vibranium meteorite is actually the container for the Soul Stone?
Huh.
Because it would make sense to put
hardest metal in the world, one of the hardest metals
in the universe,
covering a important thing that not many people can get to.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've just been chipping away at the casing, making profits off of it and all that.
And they're not even thinking that.
So what if? Oh man, that would be a really cool moment in Infinity War. If, like, you've seen the giant meteorite in Black Panther, and then Thanos walks up to it, takes the Infinity Gauntlet, and just punches it, and the whole thing explodes, and he just picks up the gem out of the middle of it.
That would be really cool.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty darn awesome. He just goes to the spot where it's hidden, and encased in metal, takes the Infinity Gauntlet, punches a hole into it. Everyone's just looking at him in awe, and really just takes out this one stone. Because that would make
sense. Oh dang, it's a fake.
Kind of like in Captain America: The First Avenger, where he's like, "This is not something someone buries."
Yeah.
Drops it on the floor.
Or, it's entirely possible it's not at all. It could still be somehow related to Heimdall. It seems like that would be the most likely thing.
But I think they might be pulling away from that because that's such an obvious choice. Heimdall's an obvious choice, making them thinking, let's make him think that it's from him and all that, and that way they'll be super surprised when we actually introduce him.
So at that point, I don't know. I think there's a fairly strong likelihood it still is tied to Heimdall in some way or other. I'd say like 60-70% sure.
The question is, yeah, he's Asgardian, but no Asgardian has the power to see every soul and every being in the universe has orange eyes.
Yeah, the orange eyes is kind of... And in Thor's little flashback thing, when he's like blind, his eyes aren't orange anymore.
Yeah.
So is that somehow referencing that when it's going to happen when he loses it?
Yeah, it's just... There's so many things. We know that Thanos is going to get the Time Stone from Doctor Strange, the Mind Stone from Vision, the Tesseract from Loki, the Power Gem from... the Power Gem from
the Collector.
Xandar. No, the Power one was Xandar, remember?
Xandar, yeah. The Collector has the Reality Gem.
Well, for the time being, in that one clip, the collector said he sold it. So the question is, who has the reality gem?
Oh.
So we don't know how the reality gem's going to get taken. But the question is, where does the soul stone come in?
Again, I think it's possible that it's just going to be something that comes up in Black Panther that hasn't even come up before. Which is why I think it would be, again, the meteorite thing. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
but
it would get to the
it
point
could be
where,
any number of different things.
Because that would definitely tie into the point where how vibranium got on Earth. Because it's like, because they never really gotten into it other than saying, yeah, it's from Wakanda, and yeah, it's one of the strongest metals in the world, if not the strongest. And,
well, specifically, it's as strong as steel, a third of the weight, and it's completely vibration absorbent. Yeah.
So it would make more sense. It would make sense, like if they get in the storyline and telling how the vibranium hit was a asteroid that hit the Earth and all that, and how they got it and all, and how they use it and everything. But I really want to see what they do with the soul gem. So there's also another theory going around. That's how Wakanda gets power. How they have that overworld that that the Black Panther and all that are supposed to protect, or something like that, where the dead Wakandans go to after they die. There was something similar in like the trailer where Black Panther's just standing there with a actual Black Panther looking at him in that purple looking realm and all that.
Well, that's more to do with the Panther god, Bast, right?
I think so. So it's the Soul Stone is like one of those stones. It's like it isn't the most. Isn't it supposed to like boost everyone out, all the other stone's powers or something like that?
The Soul Stone gives you, in theory, complete control over all of the souls in the universe and mind control and whatnot.
Yeah. There's one stone that like...
And it also can absorb the Power Stone is the one that boosts the power of all the other ones.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was the power or the soul. Other than Infinity Stones and all that, the characters that are going to be interesting in that is, who is the main villain? There's because there's Ulysses Claw. There's
yeah, it's weird how they haven't really set up the classic Marvel big bad villain who's gonna bring a sky beam along.
Yeah, because they're literally in every movie they show the villain. First Iron Man, Ironmonger, the whole Abomination, Captain America, Red Skull, Loki, and all. Bleh. But they show it in every trailer. In the Black Panther trailer, there's literally two.
Claw, maybe?
There's Claw. There's that one guy from Wakanda who was the Fantastic Four. Fan Four Stick. Storm.
Human Torch.
Human Torch. Thank you. And all that. And then there's also supposed to be that one guy who tried taking the throne away from Black Panther, the Black Ape or White, something ape.
No idea. So
the question is like, who is the actual main villain of this?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, from what I've seen, it looks like it's gonna be more of almost like a political kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You know, all about, machinations and the power structure and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm really kind of curious. There's so many different ways they could take with it, and I'm really curious where it happens.
Some people are saying it's similar to Iron Man because of the whole technology and a former worker for the Black Panther or something like that, or not alliance but a acquaintance, all that turns bad, gets his own suit of that, and then becomes the villain or something like that. People
sound a lot like Iron Man.
Yes. Iron Man, Obadiah Stane, a former acquaintance to him, gets a suit, and gets his own suit.
Very similar to those story beats there.
So, the cons, again, the one con I have with the movie is they don't... It's kind of hard to see how the story play is going to be. You can't really... There's, like, certain parts that's like, yeah, it's a superhero movie. There's another part where it's about all political stuff and all that. There's another part where telling the story of Wakanda. It's like, what's the main storyline of it?
I'm really... honestly, I think that's actually something kind of intriguing about it, is that you don't really know so much about it. That, you've given all these, pictures of it and whatnot, but it's like what a trailer actually should be. A trailer shouldn't tell you everything that happens in the movie. The trailer should show you what the movie's about and let you come and see it to find out what it actually is.
Yeah.
So, from that regard, that's making me a little bit more excited to see it.
It's definitely going to be a really cool movie, in my opinion. It's definitely, being that people are making jokes and all that, because they had like this line of movies that hit over $1 billion. They had Avengers, Civil War, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 3, and something else. And they were like, is Black Panther gonna hit over $1 billion and all that? And most people were saying yes, it's definitely gonna hit over $1 billion when it's literally all done. And the thing is I think it will. Just how everything is going.
It's not that unusual for a movie to hit $1 billion nowadays.
Yeah. Especially if it's a good movie.
Well, specifically if it's a really, really popular movie, not necessarily a good one.
I was actually surprised. Don't get me wrong, I love Iron Man 3. It is probably one of my favorite movies ever. Just because, one, I'm a huge Iron Man fan. But I did not know it hit over $1 billion. I had no idea.
Dude, Alice in Wonderland made over $1 billion. Yeah.
First or second one?
The first one. The second one was horrible.
I have to say, I'm like, the first one wasn't bad. The second one.
But yeah, the first one made $1 billion.
It's just because they're good movies.
That's
the first one is better than the second one.
Oh yeah, regular poop is worse than is better than severe diarrhea. That's true.
Well,
sorry for using that colorful metaphor, but I don't really. Anyway.
That whole poop deal with Daniel and all that.
You don't need to know that.
So, it's going to be an interesting movie.
We talked about poop a lot.
Yes. I do think it's going to hit over $1 billion just because I think it's going to be one of the higher Marvel movies. I actually like the solo movies better than the actual team-up movies. If anywhere, I'm excited. Of course, it's probably
admittedly, it is nice to have a movie where you just focus on the one character, his own little set.
Especially if it's not a character that, like, had 2 or not even 4 movies, but 2 or 3 movies already, and everyone knows who they are. Where I like the one solo movie, like I love Ant-Man, I love Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange was a great movie. The arts in that was pretty darn good.
Oh yeah.
And then this. I love the solo movies just because they're so good. They're not like thinking, oh, we gotta put Avengers in the background. We gotta connect these universes all at once.
Yeah, it is nice because it is a genuine critique of the Marvel movies. Is that when they get all these different threads all pulled together into one thing, you got this big tangled mass of yarn that's just kind of wriggling and squirming. I mean, that's an extreme metaphor, but you get the idea. There's a lot going on. It does get hard to keep track of all that.
Yeah.
Heck, just try watching any one of their various TV series or Netflix series and just trying to keep track of, how this stuff interconnects with this thing and
all that. So, other than that, I think we're both excited to see the movie.
Oh, definitely.
We're gonna try and see it Thursday, which is the premiere night. And if that doesn't work out, we're going to go Friday, which is the premiere night. So. Which, both nights are good nights to go see the movie. It's going to be packed, so we might want to head there early. Do you remember when we saw Last Jedi? We had to get there early because we went there a half an hour earlier because we thought it was going to be packed, and because we went the premiere night, like the actual premiere night.
Yeah.
And we got there. Timothy was actually groaning. He's like, do we have to get here early? And literally, we got good spots. And then, literally less than a half an hour later, the whole theater was packed. You had the only seats that were literally left open were either 1, maybe 2 seats together, or down literally by the
Yeah, they came close to selling out that night. Yeah. And then, the movie itself sucked. But
Last Jedi did not suck.
We
missed to do a review on that one.
Okay, my thoughts in a nutshell. I enjoyed The Last Jedi a lot, but it is a terrible movie.
You're gonna get a lot of hate in this.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
Hey, it's the truth, people.
It
They had so many cool moments in it, but it was so squandered on being such a ghastly abomination. Okay, you go write your hate comments. I can hear you clicky clacking already.
So
anyway,
I think that's gonna be it. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Let us know in the comments, as well as rant at David about that. But let us know in the comments if you want us to keep doing these reviews, preview reviews and then reviews.
thoughts and opinions, reviews, all that good stuff.
Because David and I are thinking about doing this on a normal basis, not normal, but
we're trying to do them a little bit more regularly, in addition to all the Lego stuff.
Yeah.
And heck, let us know if you want us to do a video just on our thoughts on The Last Jedi, because I've got some thoughts. I'll tell you that much.
I think that would be a cool one to do. But we will be doing a review definitely after we see Black Panther.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's going to be after that night.
Yeah.
Or
it'll probably go up on either Friday or Saturday.
So one of those days. But I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you're new to this channel, definitely think about subscribing. And again, let us know in the comments if you want us to continue this, because this is actually pretty fun, other than David smelling his foot.
Hey, I got bored.
So I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Is the camera still going? Camera's still going. Last Jedi sucks, and you all need to know that it sucks, and it's terrible, and it's awful. Hey, why is the video still going?
You smell.
You smell.